At Jamaica Magazine. Welcome to another edition of
Editorial and Photography. Public Relations.
It is set to be the driving force of the agency.
All this and more in one place. 4 divisions, 15 departments.
The largest organization of its kind in Jamaica and I dare say in the English-speaking Caribbean.
One strategic objective.
Truth.
Well told.
It's the Jamaica Information Service.
The voice of Jamaica.
You may be tired of hearing about the disease, but the reality is some 27,000 Jamaicans are living with HIV/AIDS. In a few minutes, we'll present a feature talking about the causes, preventative measures, and government's efforts to reduce the spread of the virus. But first, JIS TV went streetside earlier today to hear what Jamaicans have to say about HIV/AIDS.
I meet a girl and thing and I not have sex. The first time I even used 2 condoms also. And I go and reach out, if I reach far enough and say I try a relationship. Check out with the doctor, because I don't know she's stable, but I know about myself.
Well, I mean, just have one partner, you know. And make sure, say, boy, she faithful to me and me faithful to her. And so the thing go.
I protect myself by using a condom.
Safest ways without AIDS is have no sex at all, because you can still have on a condom, you can put on all 2 and it still bust. So the safest way if you not catch AIDS is no sex.
In this world you can't protect yourself. Because you have to have sex and there's not a real possibility that condom will stay. Condom will always break.
I protect myself by using a condom.
Stick to one faithful partner and use a condom.
Personally, I wouldn't feel happy. But if I love that person, I don't think I would be afraid to be around that person. And I know people that have AIDS actually deal with her talking, who go out, and I didn't know that she have it. But after I realize that she have it, I feel kind of timid of going beside her. But then I heard that her child died from AIDS too. So we just embrace her.
To be honest, I'll be out of this world, but they say you have to give your support, so I'll give my support in whatever way I can. Encourage them, tell them that this is not the end of life.
Well, I wouldn't discriminate against him, because it can't happen to anybody. You just have to know, so you have to take precaution.
It's a real thing, right? So you cannot condemn a person who have it. You understand me? You have to just support them, make sure they take their medication and keep active, normal, just like me and you.
I wouldn't feel good, but it wouldn't be shocking, because it can happen anyway. It could be blood transfusion, or it could be an accident or anything. What is going on now, it wouldn't shock him.
Well, I couldn't let my just tell him to go get him treatment and thing. I couldn't abuse him or shun him or nothing. Just have to just deal with him.
My youth and youth, why are we so violent? Is it because of the movies? Is it because of the song? Is it because of the Goliath or the Gaza that is causing us to be like this? Why are we copying what we're seeing inside the communities and bringing it into the school? The gang violence, the rape, the extortion, the robberies. Listen, there are positive ways to deal with anger. You can avoid the person. You can ignore the person or the conflicting situation. You can speak to your teacher, your guidance counselor, your parents, or your friend. And if it's your anger, please, you can count to 10. And if you count to 10, and 10 is too short, you can always count to 100. Stop the violence. I choose peace, and you all can choose peace. And if we all choose peace, peace must increase.
Thanks for staying with us. As you would have already heard, the theme for World AIDS Day this year is Yes, I Can, Support Someone Living with HIV/AIDS. Our next feature explores why it is important to live that theme and how you can avoid becoming one of the millions of people living with HIV/AIDS.
According to the World Health Organization, the WHO, the objective of the World AIDS Day campaign is stopping and reversing the spread of the HIV/AIDS epidemic by 2015. This is in keeping with the United Nations Millennium Development Goals. The World Health Organization declared the first World AIDS Day in 1998. The day, December 1, has become one of the most successful commemorative days and is now recognized and celebrated by a diverse range of people every year around the world. Since the start of the World AIDS Day campaign, Jamaica has been an active participant in observing World AIDS Day. The Ministry of Health, in collaboration with the National AIDS Committee, has been serving as the main hub of activities for commemorative events. Did you know that there are 33 million people around the world who are living with HIV/AIDS, including 2 million children under the age of 15 years? Are you aware that 7,400 people are infected with HIV daily, according to the 2007 data from the World Health Organization? It is a fact that the Caribbean has the second highest prevalence rate at 1.1% of the population, just behind Sub-Saharan Africa at 5%. AIDS, acquired immune deficiency syndrome, affects only humans by gradually weakening the immune system, making it difficult for the body to fight infections. HIV, human immunodeficiency virus, causes AIDS. It is present in body and other fluids such as semen or the vaginal secretions of an infected person. HIV is transmitted from an infected person to another through blood and blood products, semen, vaginal fluids, and breast milk. According to the Minister of Health, Rudyard Spencer, Jamaica is at the forefront of the fight against HIV/AIDS in the developing world. That was outlined in an address delivered on the minister's behalf by the head of the HIV/STI program, Dr. Kevin Harvey. Dr. Harvey was speaking recently at the launch of World AIDS Day and Anti-Stigma campaign at Jamaica House. He said many countries look to Jamaica for guidance and leadership, adding that the country's achievements are recognized around the world.
We have seen a dramatic decline in AIDS cases and mortality, and approximately 60 to 70% of persons living with the virus are now on antiretroviral drugs within Jamaica. This compares to the Caribbean average of around 55%.
According to Minister Spencer, despite the country's achievement in fighting HIV/AIDS, stigma and discrimination still remain a major obstacle. Delivering the minister's speech, Dr. Harvey applauded the courage and determination of those persons living with HIV/AIDS who have stepped forward and have demanded a voice in both decision-making and the campaign to end stigma and discrimination. He said they have faced down hostility, ridicule, isolation, and ignorance in their families and communities, and in so doing they have given many persons who are infected and affected a fighting chance.
I am heartened to see that a recent study carried out in 2008 shows that 82.8% of the Jamaican population is willing to care for a family member who becomes sick with the HIV virus, and this is up from an average of 70% in 2004. We need to build on that, and it is my hope that this new anti-stigma campaign will be successful in this regard.
It is important to know that we can get HIV/AIDS through any of the following ways: having unprotected sexual intercourse with an infected person, sharing of skin piercing equipment with an infected person, sharing intravenous needles used in drug abuse with an infected person, the transfusion of blood produced from an infected source, and an infected mother can also pass the virus to her child.